Dr. Vikki Petersen here. The question today that I was asked had to do with gluten-free products as far as lotions, shampoos, things we put on our body, and do they have to be gluten-free? Great question, and I'm going to do my best to answer it because there is a little bit of argument occurring in that arena. From a scientific viewpoint, what we are told is that the gluten molecule is too big to permeate our skin. So unless we're swallowing it, it shouldn't be a problem. However, there are those people who have what's called an IgE response to gluten, meaning even a topical application is going to bother them. These are the people that have an immediate reaction to gluten, similar to someone who eats strawberries and breaks out in hives almost immediately. So it's that sort of immune-mediated response, which is quite quick. Now, there are others who don't have that sort of topical problem, but they use a lotion and get their common gluten response as if they ate gluten. So they didn't eat it, but they put it on their skin and their body reacted the same way. So even though science is telling us that that molecule is too big, people are having reactions. And so I think it might be akin to those of us who are gluten sensitive being told because we don't have a positive biopsy of our small intestine that shows eradication of all our villi, then we're fine to eat gluten. And we all know that's absolutely not the case. So I think it's wise to err on the side of conservatism. It's especially important with certain cosmetics that you unwittingly ingest, like lipstick. We don't think about swallowing our lipstick, but we definitely do, and if you're kissing a woman with lipstick, then you're getting some of it as well. So things that are very near the oral cavity, of course, should be absolutely gluten-free. Lotions, you can rub a lotion on your skin and then touch around your face and mouth, and you can certainly ingest it that way. Other people who are gluten sensitive don't seem to have any problem with that. So it really goes across a broad arena of sensitivities. But you know your body, you know how sensitive you need to be, and I think it's important that we put as little stress on our bodies as possible, especially if you're newly diagnosed, especially if you have autoimmune disease, if you have celiac in your family. So those of us who have a strong genetic predisposition should be especially careful. Personally, I had a circumstance where I got a new shampoo. It had wheat germ oil in it, and I got a local reaction. And I typically am not someone who's very sensitive to my skin, but that occurred with me. And I'm also not someone who's hypersensitive as far as being in a place that has maybe wheat flour in the air and reacting. I don't tend to do that, but I absolutely reacted to this shampoo. So not trying to confuse you in the face of science, but I think we really have to look at what people are experiencing who know their bodies well, and I've definitely seen the reaction to creams, shampoos, and especially lipstick. So those of you who are women wearing lipstick or kissing a woman wearing lipstick, definitely make that effort. And it's getting a lot easier. There are a lot more cosmetic companies that are making that transition. So if you go online, you can find out what's available to you. So I hope that helps, and until next time, I wish you good health.